My name is Aidan Mahan. I am landlord of Pug Mahone's Irish Bar in Norwich. We opened on December 2021, so 2 years this coming December. I've done a couple of Irish bars in Norwich over the last 20 years. I did a very successful Irish bar called Delaney's, which opened in 2001. That was open until 2010. And then I did the Butcher Boy, which also opened, but I have nothing to do with that anymore. And so I open my own place now, as I said, because I think Norwich needs it. Norwich needs a good Irish pub. Ironically, Irish pubs are a neutral space. We've got this issue with the police on football days, ironically enough, where they ask us what type of, are we going to be a home or an away venue for the home fans, and we say we're an Irish pub. We're happy for everybody to come here. And that's the premise behind it all, really. I think a proper good pub should be all encompassing to all society. And that's what we just try and do here at Pug Mahone's. And funnily enough, our drag and queer nights are massively successful. And I think that's because the drag queer people of Norwich feel it's a safe space as well. You know what I mean? And moving forward, you have to be, as I said, inclusive of everybody in society. It's pointless cutting people out of fun and entertainment. And that's what we are. Basically, we're a fun and entertainment venue. We're a bar, but along with that comes the inclusivity of everybody. And that's what makes an Irish pub a good Irish pub, is the inclusivity of everybody, no matter your gender, your race, your colour, your creed. We have two non-binary staff here, and in this day and age, it's all about the person, isn't it? It doesn't matter whether you're male, female, transgender, homosexual, queer. It doesn't matter, as long as they're good, decent, lovely people. Who cares? You know what I mean? I think, as I said to you off the camera, religion has a lot to play with people's programming, for want of a better explanation. Religion, by and by, is fading in our society. People are becoming much more into the universe and loving lifestyles and having a better quality of life without being controlled by a dogma. And I think it's lovely, especially being Irish Catholic and knowing how I was brought up in Ireland, it's lovely that people are seeing all the colours of the rainbow in the world now and embracing everybody in society. You know, so and that's what we try and do here at Pugs.
My name's Lauren Bryant, aka Drag King Will Power. I am co-producer of a drag event called Now That's What I Call Drag, which is currently the biggest drag cabaret in East Anglia, which is very exciting. It's frustrating as a cabaret and coming from a theatre background for it to be perceived that it's only like drag and like queer expression can only be accessed in like spaces where you're crammed in, sweaty and drunk. And I think that's like a perception from like cis-het normative people as well, that like, oh well, you can go be gay in the dark in a room with loud music and smoke and everyone's drunk, like you go be gay in there where we don't have to see you. But gay venues in Norwich that you're able to do that in don't exist anymore. All of our queer clubs are no longer queer clubs. One of them doing a full like 360 from going to being the biggest gay club in Norwich to becoming very mainstream, like girly pop vibes, which was devastating because that was the first gay club I ever went to. And the other venue, which is where I saw my first ever like in real life drag queen, who's now one of my good friends. And it was just full of like 18, 19-year-olds, like kids, and like a lot of heterosexual activity. And I just thought, and there was like, you could tell that the heterosexuals in the room were looking at the queer people that I'd come in with and looking at us being like, why are you here? Why are you dressed like that? It's a shame for people who have had negative experiences in queer friendly spaces. And not to say that, you know, you can't have a negative time in a queer space, because that happens, you know, as regularly, unfortunately. But it's just a shame that people could be put off by going, well, I went to that queer friendly space and this is how I was treated, So I don't want to go to any more queer-friendly spaces, because how can I have the faith that I'm still going to have a safe and nice time.